focusing on a vital topic in the work that we do, and that is the very messy and complicated history of communism in the world, in this case, Vietnam. And we're very pleased to co-organize this event with the Vietnam Cultural Center here in Washington, D.C., which has provided a wonderful art exhibit in the Foyer of Rayburn. I encourage you to take a look at that if you haven't already. We thank Congressman Chris Smith and his staff for hosting us here in the Halls of Congress. And you're in for a treat here with this film we're about to see. And then we're going to have a panel discussion led by Murray Bissett, our Director of Academic Programs at EOC. And with that, I would like to turn the floor over to Nancy Booth, who is head of the Vietnamese American Heritage Foundation, our co-organizer for this event. Nancy?
Thank you very much for the nice introduction. Hello, everyone. First of all, I would like to say thanks to all of you. I know that some of you struggle from meeting. I know somebody have to travel from far away to get here to look at the exhibit, see the movie, and then listen to some discussion. That's a really privilege for Vietnamese American Heritage Foundation. I also addressed many thanks to many people for VOC, for Congressman Smith and his staff who sponsor this event. We truly appreciate all the effort because we understand that your office is very busy with all the non-business, but you care enough about the Vietnamese American community that you allow us to come into the office where that 45 years ago the decision of making the Vietnam War ended in any cost. And also over here, 3-4 years later, many decisions made to bring in Vietnamese refugees and then give us so much opportunity for who we are today. So that's Chiếu. Right now, I would like to introduce Dee Huang and Thái Ha. They're all our board members. They have some small token to present it to VOC, also representative of Congressman Chris Smith and a few more organizations who helped us to put this together.
Good afternoon, honorable guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dee Huang. I'm the executive producer's assistant to VietNamerica documentary film on behalf of the Vietnamese American Heritage Foundation. We would like to take this opportunity to recognize and show our appreciation to all of the sponsors and supporters who helped organize and collaborated this event titled War and Refugee, the reflection on the Vietnamese refugee experience and its applicability to the migration of the global crisis here at the Rayburn building. Special thanks to the VOC Foundation and the Office of Congressman Chris Smith of New Jersey, 4th District, who collaborated and sponsored and organized this event, like Maren had mentioned. And also, we have many artists, photographers, cartoonists, who generously permitted us to exhibit their beautiful and expressive art. As I call your name, please stand up so everybody will know who you are. Mr. Tin Nguyen, Mr. Kenny Nguyen, Mr. Vũ Hoi, Mr. Quốc Vũ, and Jaden Lam, our designer, fashion designer. Thank you so much. Thank you. We also cannot forget our Vietnamese American communities at large, coming from all over the U.S., represented some here, from state of Virginia, Washington, D.C., Maryland, Louisiana, and many cities from Texas and California, and especially everyone who is here today. Thank you for your support on the mission, which is to record, promote, and preserve the history and heritage of the Vietnamese Americans. Thank you so much. We also, today, we have many distinguished guests. We would like to recognize and acknowledge some of our cast members and special guests who are present here. As your name is called, please also stand up so everyone knows who you are. Our cast member and our panelist, Ms. Dr. Louis Sorley. Our cast member, Dr. Robert Turner. Our cast member, Grand Master of VIETNAM Martial Arts, Master Huang Nguyen. Our cast member, Ms. An with you, our cast member, Mr. NgàyThứ. And we also have here the president of the Vietnamese Literary Artistic Club, who also co-sponsored this, Ms. Lê Thị Nhị. Also the president of Vietnamese American Senior Association of Maryland, Mr. Bùi Mạnh. At this time, we have a little token of appreciation for our sponsors, and we would like to invite Dr. Chiếu and Ms. And John Hoa, please come over. And Ms. Lily Lay, please come up. We would like to invite Mr. Marion Smith, Executive Director of VOC, to come over here so we can present you with our plaque. Ms. Nancy, can you please present the plaque? VOC. Yeah, VOC.
Yeah. Give me the right one.
VOC. And next we would like to...
Maybe I can just express our thanks. So I'm happy to accept this award on behalf of the Victims of Communism Memorial Foundation Board. I'd like to recognize Anh Thu Lu, one of our board members, and the staff who every day try to tell the story of the Vietnamese boat people in high schools and college campuses around the country. That's what was the largest refugee wave into this country, was the direct result of the communists taking over all of Vietnam. And you've made our country richer, more vibrant, more prosperous, and your story is an integral part of the American story, not just in the 20th century, but the 21st century. And we have lessons to learn from your experiences, and we also fight for the human rights of your family members who have been left still under Communist Party control in Vietnam. And it's always important to remember that even though in Vietnam right now, we're not seeing egregious human rights abuses every day. They do exist, right? But they're more egregious elsewhere. But we have to bear in mind that there's been absolutely no structural, political, or economic reform that has guaranteed any human rights in Vietnam. And with the change of leadership or a change in circumstances, there are absolutely no guarantees that the human rights and the freedoms of the Vietnamese will be respected. And so we still have a lot of work to do to guarantee that Vietnam can once again become a free and independent country, which is part of U.S. law. At the very least, the Captive Nations Week Act from 1959, which is still in effect. So we are an organization that exists to give life to this every day. You are our key allies. We work for you. We appreciate this award. Thank you.
I would like to invite Mr. Mark Kearney, representative for the offices of Mr. Chris Smith, U.S. Congressman from New Jersey's 4th District. Oh, he's coming. Okay, Mr. Kearney is coming, so we don't have to wait for him just yet, so I'll just moving on. Now we would like to invite Mr. Hong Bui with the Vietnamese American Senior Association of Maryland. Please come up. As a token of our appreciation.
On behalf of Vietnamese American Senior Association of Maryland, this is a very big surprise for us anyway. What we did for the event today is very, very small thing. Thank you very much for
Thank
this.
you. Thank you so much. And now we'd like to invite Lê Thị Nhị. Can you please come up? She is the president of the Vietnamese Literary and Artistic Club. So do we have Mr. Mark Kearney?
He's coming.
He's coming. Okay, once again, thank you so much, everyone, all our cast members, our panelists, and everyone who is coming from far away, and also here at the Capitol. Thank you so much. We'll wait for Mr. Mark Kearney to come in so we can, okay, here he is. Mr. Kearney, please come up. Dr. Duck. He's the representative for Mr. Chris Smith, U.S. Congressman from New Jersey's 4th District. If you can stand right in the middle so they can take some pictures.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for your time, and now we can. I can get back to. Oh. Can you help?
Okay, good. On behalf of Congressman Smith, thank you for the wonderful award. And thank you for putting on this event. I think you would say it's important that we continue to be mindful of the struggles and sacrifices that of the Vietnamese American community, and also the contributions that I know so many of you in this room have really made. The really positive contributions that you've made to the United States, and how you've strengthened the United States and really made it a better place. So we do appreciate that, and I know that you'll continue to work for human rights and freedom in Vietnam.
Thank you so much. Everything I said, Ms. Khai is going to translate in 1 minute.
Great, thank you.
Okay,
It's nicer.
can you? She'll breathe
Okay.
in Vietnamese, and then we can start the movie.
Kính thưa quý vị, để tiếp lời cho cô Vũ Hoàng Dung, đại diện cho Hội Bảo tồn Văn hóa Lịch sử người Mỹ gốc Việt, Hà xin đại diện cho hội và hân hoan chào đón tất cả quý vị quan khách và đồng hương đến tham dự buổi chiếu phim VIETNAMERICA triển lãm và hội thảo về chiến tranh và tị nạn, nhằm giới thiệu văn hóa và thành công của cộng đồng người Mỹ gốc Việt. Thưa quý vị, một cộng đồng đến từ một quá khứ đau thương, đổ nát, mất mát vì chiến tranh, nhưng đã bắt đầu lại cuộc đời mới để trở thành cộng đồng người Việt tị nạn đông đảo nhất và có những đóng góp tích cực nhất cho xã hội Hoa Kỳ. Chúng tôi xin được cảm ơn những họa sĩ, nhiếp ảnh gia Mỹ gốc Việt đã đóng góp những tác phẩm nghệ thuật giá trị cho buổi triển lãm, cũng như tất cả các quý vị quan khách mời đặc biệt góp mặt trong buổi hội thảo này. Ngoài ra, xin đặc biệt cảm tạ sự bảo trợ của Hội Victims of Communism Memorial Foundation Văn phòng dân biểu Chris Nutt và sự yểm trợ của nhà Việt Nam tại vùng Hoa Thị Đốn. Sau cùng, chúng tôi cảm thấy rất khích lệ trước sự hiện diện đông đảo của quý đồng hương đến từ vùng Đông Bắc Hoa Kỳ, từ các tiểu bang như Louisiana, Texas và California, đã nói lên sự lưu tâm cũng như sự ủng hộ nhiệt tình của quý vị dành cho công việc bảo tồn và phát huy lịch sử văn hóa của người Việt tị nạn. Xin chân thành cảm tạ quý vị và chúc quý vị một ngày an lành và nhiều ý nghĩa.
Thank you. With that,